Some people can be pulled in any direction. A guilt trip works. A sad story works. A little pressure, and they fold. But then there's another kind of person. The kind where none of it lands. Today, we're breaking down exactly why. People assume it's coldness, that these people just don't care enough to be moved. But that's not it at all. It's not that they feel less, it's that they see more. Manipulation only works on the parts of us we haven't looked at yet. The guilt we haven't questioned, the fear we haven't named. People who are hard to manipulate have simply done that work already. By the end of this, you'll know the 5 traits that make someone almost impossible to manipulate, and how to start building them yourself. Trait number 1. They know their own worth without needing anyone to confirm it. Manipulation often works by threatening someone's sense of worth, approval, praise, withdrawal of affection. But if your worth was never handed to you by someone else, it can't be taken away by them either. Trait number 2. They can sit with discomfort instead of rushing to fix it. Most manipulation relies on urgency, the pressure to respond right now, to fix the tension immediately. People who can tolerate discomfort don't need to rush, so the pressure has nowhere to push. Trait number 3. They notice the pattern before they feel the pull. Manipulation tactics repeat the same guilt, the same flattery, the same sudden anger. Once you've seen the pattern once, it loses its disguise. It stops feeling personal and starts looking like a script. Trait number 4. They can disappoint people without collapsing inside. A lot of manipulation survives on our fear of being disliked. But someone who's made peace with occasionally letting people down isn't scared into agreement. Disappointing someone just isn't a 5-alarm emergency anymore. Trait number 5. And this one ties it all together. They trust their own read of a situation over someone else's persuasive performance. Manipulators are often skilled at sounding convincing. But someone with a strong internal compass doesn't need the story to add up perfectly out loud. They notice when something quietly feels wrong, and that's enough. Look at all 5 again. None of them are about being harsh or guarded. They're about being so anchored inside yourself that outside pressure simply has nothing to grab onto. From the outside, it can look like she's just difficult, or she never lets anyone in. But nobody sees that what looks like distance is actually just someone who finally stopped being an easy target. So, the goal isn't to trust no one. The goal is to build the same quiet self-trust so the next guilt trip, the next sob story, the next flash of anger has nowhere left to land. When you build that anchor, something strange happens. People stop trying to manipulate you as often. Not because you got tougher, because you stopped being an opening they could reach. You were never too difficult or too guarded. You were someone who finally learned to stand on your own ground. That's not a wall, that's a foundation. If even one of these 5 traits sounds like you, or like someone you're trying to become, tell me which one in the comments. And subscribe, because next week, we're covering the exact phrases manipulators use most, and how to spot them instantly.